Daps and Pound Show, Season 2, Episode 42. Malcolm, break it down for him. What's going on?
Today on the podcast, we are going to talk about new music, the Creed 2 soundtrack with Michael B. Jordan influenced, right? Because he's boxing in the film. We're going to be talking about a lot of other new music. I can't do the
You sound like Joe Budden when he gets in that one voice.
His is too. I couldn't do an impression. He's like a very unique voice. All right, we're gonna start with Creed 2.
No, we can keep going.
All right.
Creed 2.
Creed 2, Jaden Smith, Big Crit, Shafi, 2 Chainz. We're gonna talk about all of that music. We're gonna talk about movies. We spent a minute talking about the upcoming movies that are coming out. We spent a minute telling you guys about good, bad, all the wonderful and great things that are happening in our lives. Doby has some trouble with a bank.
Oh,
I am just so happy that he didn't lose his mind on people. If you want to hear that hilarious story, make sure you tune in. Make sure you listen. This is the Daps and Pound Show. Peace.
yeah.
What's up, everybody? How are you doing? We have done it. We have made it. We are here. You know what I just realized? I start the podcast the same way when I listen back to the podcast, I always say, what's up, everybody? How are you doing? We have done it. We've made it. We're here. And it's not by design. It's like muscle memory.
No,
at this point.
you have to keep it like that.
Interesting. Guys, we have done it. We have made it. We're here. It is episode, what is it?
42.
42 of your favorite podcast. My name is Malcy. To my left, we have
Doby.
Represent 2 mics,
2 friends.
and 1 show. The Daps and Pound Show. We have done it.
What up, brother?
What up, man? Season 2 is off to a bang. We are probably gonna shut it down in a few weeks.
I was thinking.
2 weeks?
Here's what I was thinking.
Let's tell the people.
So, my thought process was put one out on, because I don't think it would be an issue to do so unless you're out of town, to do something for the 18th.
The 18th, okay. The
And
18th
then we
works.
could either do 2 or 3 weeks off, because then that's the Christmas.
We did 3 before, I think.
Yeah, and I'm okay with 2. I think 2 will be fine, because then that will be, we record on either the 6th or the 7th for January 8th.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't think 2 weeks is bad. We'll let you guys know.
Yeah, more to
regardless, one way or another. So yeah, more to come on that. But yeah, we're looking forward to the holiday weekend. We hope you do the same.
Yeah.
If you guys have any special plans, hit us up on Daps_pounds on Twitter or Instagram. Let us know what you're up to. Let us know what you're listening to. Yo, share those playlists. That's what I want to see. Send some playlists, or if you listen to this on YouTube, put it down in the comment section below. Link us your playlist, everybody. Let's get together and compile, and we'll retweet each other's playlists for all these road trips and everything that are going to be coming up after you listen to the Daps and Pound Show, of course.
For sure. I think that this is technically the Thanksgiving episode. This is Thanksgiving week.
Yo, gobble, yo.
We hope and wish that you guys have an amazing Thanksgiving. What are your plans? Like Doby said, let us know the playlist that you're going to listen to on the road trips, the family, when you're on your way to see your family. But also, what are you eating? I want pictures of the plates, pictures of the food. What are you going to eat first?
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
What you going to be eating?
If you've never seen this show or heard this show before, we do this thing called Good, Bad. Good, Bad is just a way for you to get in touch with us, your co-hosts, so that you can kind of know what's going on in the life of us. So Doby, good, bad. What's on your mind there, guy?
My mind, guy, our cat really likes the Christmas tree. So
Saw that.
We're at a point where we don't know if we can put up Christmas ornaments because the cat just goes to town. However,
Okay.
We came home one night and the tree was down. So we put it back up. We were like, Kilo probably was on the tree falls down. Cat hasn't been on the tree in a little while. So now we're actually testing the waters, and if she doesn't get back on the tree at all, we're going to put the ornaments up. So
maybe she scared herself.
That's what I'm thinking.
Nice.
So this could end up being a good. The cat has taught itself. It's kind of like when you're a kid, you know, you're jumping off stuff, and then all of a sudden you really hurt yourself, and you're like, you know what? Not doing that again. So Keela had a growing up moment. So good for her. You gotta let them hurt themselves every once in a while. So that's been going on. What else? When I do this, I feel like a lot happened, and now I can't think of anything. It's weird how that works in life. We saw the Mythical Beast movie yesterday.
Now, you've seen all of the Harry Potters and all of the Fantastic Beasts and stuff, so you're up to date. Okay. Was it good?
Yeah, it was a pretty entertaining movie. I realize now why it took so long, because the CGI in that movie is pretty intense. Like, there is a ton of CGI work, and I just keep thinking to myself, how long did this take? Because there's some scenes with a lot of fire, and fire is actually a really tough thing to make look realistic in a CG atmosphere. And oh my goodness. But it was entertaining nonetheless. I think I liked it better than the second one, but to be fair, we didn't watch the first one here recently to then go see the second. What else? Not much, man. I can't really think. I've just been trying to catch up on my comics. Been doing that a little bit. Getting together the Christmas list, that's kind of stressful for me.
Yeah, it crept up on me fast this year.
It was like my parents like, hey, send out your Christmas list. And I start putting together the things I want. I'm too techie. I like expensive tech. And I'm thinking to myself, I have to be more realistic here. You know, not... I know some of them are unrealistic. I just put them because this is the first thing that pops in my head. So now here I am, like, really searching deep. Like, what are things that are realistic price points that I want? And it stressed me out. Took a long time. Finally got it all together, but it was about a week. And I still keep updating it of things I'm like, oh, yeah, let me put that. Oh, yeah, let me put that. So little things here and there. So getting ready for the holidays there. I got off for... I'll have 5 days off for Christmas, so That'll be good. So we're gonna go see Mary's family, and we're gonna go see my family down at their place. So it'll be good. So that's a plus. Actually, no, bad. Oh my gosh, guys. Malcolm, you'll appreciate this because you just know me.
Talk to me.
Yo, I about lost it today at a bank. Like, lost it. Like, I was like doing these whole hand gestures, like putting my hands in the air, a lot of opening and closing of the palms.
Okay. Basically,
with my car loan, it was through a local credit union in Springfield, Missouri. Well, when we moved, there's no local location of that place. I never had any issues with them. So we moved here. Well, we had to go through, I'm going to say their name. I don't even care. Members Choice. Okay. That's like their affiliate where I can go into Members Choice, pay my car loan that way.
It's supposed to link right up.
So they have told us like online, or I was like, is there any way to do it online? They said, no, you have to make an account. And I was thinking to myself, well, I'm not trying to make a checking and savings account with a credit union I'm never going to use to be able to pay my bill online. So I was like, we'll just do the Members Choice thing. It's been almost 3 years of me paying this. And there is an issue every single time we go in there. Every single time. Now, I didn't even say this. There was a time where I got a call from Blue Current and they said, hey, your payment's late. I said, no, it's not. We have the receipt. They put it in the wrong account.
Ooh.
Like, things like this. So anyways, I walk in. Hi, here to pay my account. Here's my driver's license. I can provide you with my social security number. You know, there we go. That's all I need. Well, okay, yeah, what's the account number? I don't know. Never needed it. No, yeah, you do. You need an account number. And I did this. I was like, I've been paying my car loan here for almost 3 years. So no, I don't. Okay, well, what's your name? And they're looking it up. Well, okay, but what account number then do you write at this on the top or whatever? I've never written an account number. I don't know. I don't need it. No, yeah, you definitely need an account number. And there's a very open area for members' choice where everybody kind of it's like a open floor plan and everybody is kind of like in their own little cubicle. I was almost at the point where everybody would have stopped and been looking at me because I was about to raise Cain. And I'm just thinking to myself, don't do this to this girl. She's probably following protocol, and this place is very unorganized. I'm not trying to ruin her day. And besides, no matter what I do, I'm going to be the one where they immediately talk about me when I leave. Why?
Sure.
Because I'm the crazy dude who, even though I know, like there was also another time where Mary went in to go pay for my bill, right? At this point, banks don't really ask questions if you're saying we're paying a bill. Here's money. It's cash. Here's money. They don't really do too much. Here's the account. This is what it goes to. Or this is the person's name. Search this name, blah, blah, blah. They're like, oh, no, you can't pay it unless you're on the account. Mary's like, no. Another week she goes in. Oh, no, we need your social security number. Excuse me? So again, 3 months. And I finally just said, okay, yep, never mind. All right, yep, okay. Gotta go. But I seriously was fuming in the car. Finally called Blue Current, though. This one girl found like a little workaround that we can do for online, so she helped out a lot. Shout out to Emily from Blue Current. Anyways, screw members' choice. Hey, dude, I was so mad. I almost was that dude, and I got on Google and 1 star a year, but like it's that close. But I'm never that guy.
Well, I probably shouldn't say this, especially on the podcast, because there's people who listen to the podcast that used to work with me, but let me know if you write a review on something.
Oh,
because of what I do.
Yeah. You going down, members' choice. Nah,
I've never even heard of members' choice, if I'm being honest with you.
I'm telling you what,
that's crazy.
This little snotty girl.
You would think they would have like a portal for them just to type in your name and then like your history of like payments being made there would pop up.
It's just the fact that I've been doing this right now it's seriously like 2 years and 7. No, we moved here in February of 2016. So literally we are 3 months away. So 2 years. Oh my gosh, 9 months. And they couldn't just anyways, that's my bad.
That's crazy.
Rant over. But I literally can you imagine me on the news? Zach Dobler threw a fit today at members' choice.
I can see it being like, have you seen Anger Management?
Yeah.
When he's on the plane, when Adam Sandler's on the plane.
Calm down,
it's just like,
I am calm.
And then the fact that people are telling you to calm down when you're calm makes you not calm. Like, yeah. I can totally see you in one of those situations. Yeah. I always do think like you do. Like, people are only going to see me freaking out. They're not going to understand like what I've been through. I'm always that person. Yeah. Especially being with Brandon so much and like I've never in my life seen someone go 0 to 100 as much as he does. Like it's and it'll be like on inanimate objects too. Like doors and like he's knocked doors down and like thrown doors. Like the anger in this man. And so I always like have to calm him down like, fam, like I understand where it's coming from, but the way you look right now is nuts in public.
It's scaring me.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I can totally see you being in one of those situations. Glad it did not come to that.
Yeah, it's just like, nope. Pastor talking about anger. We can get anger. It's just what we do with it. So I was like, I ain't just walking out now. I'm not trying to say anything bad, but I'm just frustrated at the situation. And no matter what I do, it was just to a point where I couldn't be kind anymore. And I just left. I was like, it's only going to get worse if I stay. And then this other lady, like she was gonna try to help me, and she's like, "What's the name on the account?" And then, of course, like I said, she was next. They were both kind of trying to figure this out, and she's like, "Yeah, no, you need an account number." And then, "Yeah, you need an account." And they're like, "Yep, okay, you're right. I'm a liar. Haven't been doing this for almost 3 years, but okay, thank you."
Wow.
Never come again.
Well, Non shouts out to you, Members Choice, and shouts out to Emily from Blue Current.
Yeah.
Shouts to you.
Anyways.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
also, good. Ho, yo. The Red Bull coconut berry flavor, it's back due to popular demand.
Nice. Are they gonna like?
They've
Is it
been
a permanent?
Restocking it. I don't know if it's permanent, but I've been seeing it restocked everywhere. Yes.
Are you a member of like Sam's Club or something? You should try to like go there and like
I know, bulk up.
get tons, bro.
Yeah, I have very
Tons.
bad self-discipline though, and I really should only have like one a day, if that. You probably shouldn't even have one a day. I told Mary though, I wish it just wasn't even an energy drink. I love
Just
the
a
taste.
regular drink.
I love the taste. So she said I need to look up like more coconut berry flavored, maybe juices or something like that. I doubt it because I just like that carbonation. But man, there's nothing that quite tastes like that drink. I love it so much. Anyways,
That's
I've
what's
talked
up.
and ranted a lot. Basketball started. That's cool. College. South Carolina looks like they can really suck or really put on the points, but we have a lot of freshmen, so that's the reason. But some of these new guys that we have, I think if they stay, like Thornwell, Dozier, and Mackey did that trip that we went to the Final Four, those guys who like put in that work for the 4 years. If these guys stay as long as they did, we're going to make it to the tournament. No doubt about it.
Wow.
So, yeah, okay.
Nice, man.
Yeah, South Carolina won football. Oh, I'm going to put it right here. Put it in right now. Clemson, number 2 team in the nation for football, undefeated, really good. Hate them, hate their guts, hate that I have to say they're good, but they are really good. They got a lot of depth. They've been recruiting like crazy. South Carolina plays Clemson, 7:30 at night at Clemson. If South Carolina pulls off the upset, I'm getting a Carolina tattoo. That's how confident, though. I'm trying to state how confident I am that it's not going to happen. However,
okay.
I will celebrate the biggest upset in our rivalry's history with a tattoo. So it's kind of like a win-win for me. So yeah, I'm putting that out
I
there.
get that because if LSU beat Bama, I was gonna do the polar plunge, and I was gonna videotape it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You didn't say that on the podcast.
I tweeted it. I think it was like between podcasts. So I probably just forgot. But yeah, if they would have beat Bama, I would have done the polar plunge, stark naked, and had it videotaped and put it up anywhere.
Yeah, I like it. So you
I understand.
And I don't know if you've seen the Carolina script logo. It's the new one.
It's the cursive one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
I mean, I think it wouldn't be a bad tattoo at all.
Yeah. No.
Just, we'll see how it goes. However,
I hope they win, not just because you could get a tattoo. I also hope they win. I hope they win because LSU is ranked 7th or 8th rather. So anytime a top team loses,
yeah, that's true. You rank up.
we have like an 11% chance of getting in the playoff, and I just want to make that chance better. So
I'm telling you,
every time.
Woo, I'm predicting like a score of like 48-17.
Okay.
And the 17 points comes like in garbage time in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of what I'm predicting, honestly. Our defense is I can't tell you how many injuries we have on defense. We're talking about at one point our coach said our wide receiver 3 was going to play safety.
You never know, man. Any given Sunday, well, Saturday, I guess it's college. So
7:30 though at Clemson, night game. Yeah, right. But if they do, I'm getting it tatted. First tat.
I believe that I would like to see this.
Kobe
This would
said
be good.
he hopes. He posted. He's like, I hope they win because I need to see you get a tattoo.
That'd be hilarious.
It would be pretty entertaining. I don't know where I'd get it though, but again, I'm so confident they're not going to win. That's why I put it out there.
That's what's up, though. I hope they do win. Good, bad for me. I have to start writing stuff down because if I don't, then I'll forget everything in my weeks. So
There you go.
Okay. So I will say, this is gonna be very nerdy of me. I watched a lot of wrestling this week. I only managed like a half hour or maybe an hour a week because of my schedule. So I always have to catch up on stuff. But there was like pay-per-views this week. And they have a brand called NXT, which is like their developmental league type of thing. And I watched that this weekend and I was so over, like I hadn't felt that way since I was a really young kid about the performances that they put on. It was absolutely incredible. Guys doing like triple backflips off of crazy high cages and stuff like that. People almost died. It was pretty crazy.
Died?
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. Then I watched Survivor Series on Sunday, and that was amazing too. So wrestling, it was a huge wrestling weekend for me. I was able to catch up on like a lot of storylines that I have not been able to recently. So really, really interesting stuff. Ronda Rousey. So Ronda Rousey has been in the WWE for a year now almost, and she only has like a few moves, and they're like MMA centered moves that you can tell that she's like pulling back on to not really hurt her opponent.
Like her jujitsu training in a WWE form.
And so the fans kind of rebelled against her because they're like, oh, you're pretty much a female Brock Lesnar coming over here and doing like all Brock Lesnar
like
does.
Brock Lesnar
They
now,
do.
though.
They do. But all he does is matches is just suplex people. Like it literally wrestling MMA moves in a wrestling ring.
He was, what did the Giant do that was different? Because
the Andre the Giant?
I guess. I don't know. I just know there was two really big dudes, and I'm thinking Brock Lesnar is probably like just another really big dude.
So Andre the Giant didn't have a Greco-Roman wrestling background. So he pretty much just like hit people in the head, lifted them really, and like choked them and choke slammed them and stuff like that. And he was more of an attraction because he was like, it was like a circus. Like he was huge. He had arachnophobia or whatever it's called, where you get
don't
too
like
big.
Spiders?
No.
You literally said arachnophobia.
It's something like that. It's like agoraphobe, like something like that, where your heart or like your brain overgrows, like you're too big.
Yeah.
And if you don't get surgery for it, then you pass away.
Syndrome.
Yeah, it's literally a giant syndrome.
Right. Yeah, I know.
Brock
That's
Lesnar,
how like the Guinness Book of World Records. No, he died because he actually got a infection due to his cobbler sucking.
Yeah. And so there's another giant in wrestling, the Big Show, who had the phobia thing or whatever it's called, and he got surgery, and so he's fine now. But Brock Lesnar was like a wrestling champion in Minnesota, like national guy, went to the MMA, played football, like all the things, came over to WWE, and so he's more like grappling type of thing. Ronda comes over, she has judo and Olympics judo, UFC
and
stuff,
and all that stuff.
So she came over, and the fans were kind of like, oh, this is great at first, and they rebelled because she still hasn't taken like a beating, because wrestlers get beat up pretty bad. This past weekend, Charlotte Flair, who is Ric Flair's daughter, Ric Flair the GOAT, and they took a kendo stick to her. A kendo stick is like this hollowed out, like I believe it's an Asian weapon. I'm not sure, but there's not a lot of give in those. Like it's wrestling, it's a show, but when you get hit, you get hit. Charlotte wore her out. Like at the end of the match, she had welts that wasn't makeup, bleeding from the mouth, like crazy. And the fans have respected her because like for so long, when people come from the UFC to the WWE, they're like, well, this is all a show. It's not like this is the safer route, which it is in a lot of ways. But she took her first legit beating in this world.
So much kayfabe respect for her.
Huge kayfabe respect.
Oh my gosh.
Huge kayfabe respect. So it was an interesting weekend for that.
Big nut.
The largest nut. So that was the weekend for me. Good. I'm flying my sister out from Texas, and my two nieces and my sister's husband, here to Peoria for the very first time
Dude,
to
your
have
dad
Thanksgiving.
listens to the podcast.
My dad does not know what a podcast is.
Sorry, I interrupted.
I wish my dad knew what a podcast was.
It was good timing for the joke. I apologize.
No. That's hilarious. He does not. But yeah, so she's coming out. It'll be cool. She's never been here for Thanksgiving. She hasn't been to Peoria since she was like 17. So 17. So very good stuff there. My dad's going to be elated. I'll be happy to kick it with my nieces and spoil them and stuff like that. I'm just going to go to Jimmy Jazz and shut it down. Just like,
you do
pick
that.
crap off the wall.
do
What do you
it.
want? So that would be cool.
Just throw it in the bag.
I just listened to that song last week. Pretty hard. I will say a bad though in regards to Thanksgiving. I am in a place where I feel guilty that I want to start a turkey drive and like legit every year have something that people can rely on. There's organizations that do it here in Peoria, but like I don't proactively go seek those out. So like that's my bad. Like around this time, like we take for granted family and stuff like that. My bad is just next year. My goal is to legit donate like a large amount of turkeys to people and like really make a difference and put a stamp on it, because I think when people go to the hood or go to their communities, no matter where it is, and they donate, they get a big truck and donate turkeys, that's like the coolest thing you can do. So that's a goal. That's a goal for next year, to be able to give back in like a major way.
A Daps and Pounds Foundation.
Yeah. It's important, man. Like,
and you have to dap up everybody who you help
every
out.
time. Yeah. So yeah, those are my good, bad.
Nice.
It has been a crazy week in the world of news. Let's run down this really quickly. Tekashi 6ix9ine just picked up today for early this morning for racketeering charges. They could hit him with a RICO. RICO charges is when you're connected with a gang or organized crime, and if they get one of you, they can connect it to everybody and everyone goes to jail. That's how they got Rowdy Rebel and the G69 boys.
That's why he dropped everybody.
All starts to make sense now. That's how they got Bobby Shmurda and the G69 boys and the hot one. Like that's how they got them. When a couple dudes in your crew do something wrong, if the feds have been following you long enough and they catch you with any type of dirt, then and it's hard to know what to believe with Tekashi because he's just such a troll and he's been everywhere. Right. But right now, it's looking like he could go to jail, like jail, like prison, like. And he just got off for the child sex case, 5 years probation. Yeah, the judge said, like, if you get in trouble again, you're going to prison.
He's done.
Yeah, man. Not looking the best for good old 6ix9ine. I will say I don't wish jail on many people, but Twitter was really funny today. They were like, with the blicky jail cell go clicky I was laughing a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Very interesting. Tekashi 6ix9ine. I still am in a place with him where I don't know if he's talented or he just has like a sound that's working right now. Like if he goes away for a long time, like I don't understand why people think that Bobby Shmurda is gonna come out and be like this big thing. Like there are people who New York just, I can't wait till Shmurda comes out. I'm like, fam, he had 2 songs, Computers and Hot, and that's it. And so,
and the landscape has changed so much. Like sound has changed, like everything.
Everyone took his wave and then did a different version of it better. So like, I don't know like what he's gonna do. It's really weird to me that people have this hope for him. 6ix9ine, though he has a weird, large legion of fans out there, when he comes out, if he goes away for what they could possibly be predicting, like 20 years, then
you're
no, like what? No. So, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with that, but that's a little bit of breaking news that just happened. Movies, a lot of movies coming out. Widows. I want to see this movie called Widows. Have you seen the trailer?
No.
So I don't want to give everything away from the trailer, but the trailer is one of those that kind of gives everything away. So these guys, it looks like they're either heist or bank robbers or something. Liam Neeson, he's one of them. they pass away, but they leave the plans to like their next big thing. Their wives band together and they do it. So it has the chick from How to Get Away with Murder.
13.
Somewhat, I think, but not like a more serious, like a more like Letty from Fast and Furious. I forget her, Rodriguez. I forget her real name. She's in it, but the wives get together and they have to take it on. It looks really cool. It looks really interesting. Creed 2. Creed 2 is coming out Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember.
It's Wednesday night. Thanksgiving Day is the official day.
So that's interesting. Creed 2 coming out. I don't know if there were any more movies. I thought there were movies.
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph 2 is coming out here.
Wreck-It Ralph 2.
This weekend, actually. And I'm going to be a fan of that one.
Yeah.
I don't think it's coming out Thanksgiving, but that Holmes, I need to see it.
Holmes.
Step Brothers dudes making fun of Sherlock Holmes. Are you kidding me? Yeah, sign me up.
Did I ever tell you that there's something about your dad that reminds me of Will Ferrell sometimes?
Do you remember Andrew, Valerie's husband?
Yeah.
That is Will Ferrell. I swear on everything.
I can kind of see.
The way he acts in the what is it? The one with Mark Wahlberg,
Daddy's Home.
Dude, that's Andrew.
Yo, okay, Daddy's Home. I can see that.
It's Andrew.
I can see that.
We watched Daddy's Home 2 on Hulu. Mary and I were dying just because there's so many things that they do that just reminds me of him.
That is hilarious. Yeah, that's coming out. I think in a couple weeks, Aquaman is coming out
too. I didn't watch the trailer because I'm already going to be watching it. I was like, I don't need to see anything.
5-minute trailer, which I will say, DC, whoa. A month ago they put out a 5-minute trailer. Very risky.
Really?
Because you're giving away so much content that if people hate it, it's like this 5 minutes of the trailer probably translates to 45 minutes of the actual film.
True.
If they don't like the trailer, they're not going to like the movie. They love the 5-minute trailer. I think it could be cool. There's a lot of CGI though, and when there's a lot of CGI, there's like room to mess up. So it depends on what they do.
Right.
I'm gonna watch it. Though.
Let me see here if there's anything else. I don't really see any. Well, I'm looking at the different movies. I don't see. December 13th is Aquaman. Oh, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Also the 14th. I want to see that. Holmes comes out the 25th. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Something else comes out Christmas that's like very like, oh, this is like your typical Christmas movie. I can't remember what it is though. Maybe it's that Kevin Hart movie. The Kevin Hart and the Breaking Bad dude. Like the serious Kevin Hart movie.
I haven't seen it. The Upside. That's January 11th.
Oh, okay. So that's a little later then.
Yeah.
A little later than Christmas.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for the most part. There's that Bumblebee movie coming out.
Oh, yeah, with Haley Steinfeld.
That'll be interesting. But yeah, let us know what movies you most hype about, ladies and gentlemen. Daps _pound.
Let us know. I mentioned Creed part 2, so we're going to get into new music, starting with Creed 2, the album. This thing was produced by Mike Will. Mike Will made it. We're going to get right into it. All right. Now, I texted Doby because I think it's weird that like when people talk about a lot of your main producers, your bigger producers, for some reason his name is mentioned like 4th or 5th. And the work that he does to me is worth him being mentioned a lot higher than that. What he's able to do on tracks is pretty crazy to me. This is a full-length project, 15 songs. The Creed 1 soundtrack was good in my opinion, and this one might be a little bit better than that. Really great features overall. I was a fan overall. The beat to the very first song, Amen, that Lil Wayne is on, is nuts. That beat is I listened to that song 15 times probably because of the beat. Like, that beat is crazy, crazy, crazy. He had a Crime Mob reunion, and it was featuring Slim Jimmy from Ray Strimard. That song's special. I like that song a lot. There's a song that I shouldn't like that I love called Killin' With Success, featuring Ears and Schoolboy Q and 2 Chainz. So It drives me crazy when people rap off beat.
Yeah.
But there's something about the way Ears raps off beat. What's that? That's that. It's just sick. Like that song is so crazy hard to me.
All the upbeat songs are really good. Like Fight's crazy too.
Fight's crazy.
I thought this whole project was nuts. I mean, and then you got slow jams like
Shea Butter Baby.
Yeah, it's
Ari
nuts.
Lennox, J. Cole, Dreamville. Very interesting. Tessa Thompson, who's an actress in the film, she plays the direct opposite of Michael B. Jordan. She sings on that song, and it's featuring Gunna. The mantra, Pharrell Williams, he's giving you his classic singing, rapping type of thing that he does. Overall, I think this is a good project. I think
really
Creed
good.
2 is good. Soundtracks
Really good.
get really overlooked, and I think that this is one of those where people have to start going, I don't know, between this and the Black Panther soundtrack, I still go Black Panther.
Michael B. Jordan, bro.
Yeah, he's a part of both of those projects.
Also, he said something about there was like one of those things where he like answers comments or whatever with GQ.
Yeah.
There was something or a picture with him and Childish Gambino, and they're like, it would be nice if you guys did something together. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, there's definitely probably going to be something going on. He's like, or maybe we're working on something now.
Yeah.
Dude,
I need that.
I need that in my life.
I need that in my life. Right now, Michael B. Jordan has the juice, and I'm looking forward to. At this point, I'll watch any project that he has coming out. Really cool stuff that he's doing. Between like right now, I give the Black Panther soundtrack a little bit of an edge over this soundtrack.
I like Creed 2 more.
You like it? Okay, so see,
Yeah.
look, that shows you how
Here's
good
the
it
thing.
is.
Black Panther though will always have the bigger single.
Yeah,
That's
probably. Yeah, that's true.
Crazy popular.
That's true. That song
But
was huge.
I think overall as the project, I liked more songs on this.
And nothing's wrong with that. This is a solid project. If this was a compilation from Mike Will, I would be saying this is good.
Right. 100%.
Like regardless of this being a soundtrack, and I think that says a lot. So shout out to Creed 2, the album Mike Will made it. Moving right along, Anderson .Paak, Oxnard. This is a project that's pretty much 5 years in the making. We've been hearing him saying album. He's done things with his subgroups, the No Ambassadors, something like that, and then he has the Free Nationals. Like he has like little bands that he's a part of that he puts out music through, but he also is a solo artist, and he's finally put out a body of work, Oxnard, full length, 14 songs. Overall, what did you think about this?
This is sophisticated hip hop. I don't think the young generation can handle this.
I don't either.
Nor will they. I was just mainly impressed by the instrumentals because I feel like there was so much live instrumentation on this that it takes a little bit more effort and collaboration than I think just kind of just pressing the NPCs. And nothing against people like Metro Boomin and stuff, because I've already said I loved his production on his project, but I think even those kind of individuals appreciate stuff like this because they're like, dang, like that's why Lindsay, what was his name? With Kanye West and everybody.
Ryan
Leslie. That's why people respected him so much, because he could play so many different instruments and stuff. And when you have somebody who's that creative, it's just impressive. I think his rapping ability was great. I didn't hear like a very strong single in this project, but I think a lot of that just has to be with like the ears of our generation currently right now. Like the only reason why Pimp a Butterfly was popular is because it's Kendrick Lamar. This reminds me a lot of To Pimp a Butterfly, to be fair, is outside the soundscape of it, outside of this, like, because Pimp a Butterfly had a lot heavier of a story altogether. But in terms of the sound,
instrumentation, jazz
they're
influence.
very, very, very similar. And he's not going to get that notoriety that Kendrick Lamar has.
I couldn't agree more with everything you've had to say. I think instrumentation is a huge part of this album. Having Dr. Dre mix your entire album, you can hear like the excellence in the instrumentation. I do think that he's such a great musician, and I truly mean musician because he plays like instruments very well. I think there's a sacrifice there that you probably have to make. I think only Prince is the only person I can think of that like is able to like play really well and then make really good songs. And I think that you sacrifice lyrics and
John
stuff
Legend
a little bit.
John Legend's a beast on the piano.
John Legend, like, but it's rare. You know what I mean? To be able to like be so great at one thing when it comes to making a hit song, like the you not ever come down, like that song to me should have been a lot bigger than it was. I loved that song, but on this, the same problem. Like you were just saying, I think Tense is great. It's not going to get the love. I think Trippy's good. It's not going to get the love. I thought Who Are You is good. Like I liked this album a lot. Great album to have on the house. But
I will say Head Low really was a weird song to kind of get
little
the
weird,
album
little
going.
weird.
Especially at the end. And I was like, is that what I... Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, where did the... Anderson?
Yeah.
I was like,
It
what?
was a little weird. It was a
It
little
just
weird.
did not fit. I was like, this is where we're going?
It was a little weird. I will say that.
I don't understand that track selection at all. Like, it was just...
Yeah. Overall, I did like it though. I just think that it's really good if you're into music, but you really have to be into music and instrumentation to like this a lot, which we do. But I don't know. Unfortunately, it's not going to get the love that it deserves. But he's talented, man. He's to his downfall. He's talented. He is crazy, crazy, crazy with it.
He can rap. He can rap.
Yes, he can. I think
He's got
one
that
of those
weird voice like Kendrick, though. Yeah.
He's one of those guys that like you're like, oh, you want to be in the cipher? Come on, and then he just murders your entire crew, and you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
I listened to City Girls, Girl Code.
I skimmed. I didn't get to listen to the whole thing.
So they remind me of Trina, like old Trina.
Yeah.
They are truly, truly, truly ratchet, ghetto, fabulous like music. Like this is like extremely, extremely hood girls.
Right.
They are on brand. They are on brand with what they are representing on this. So I'll give them that. It's not for me though. Like I know that this is not made for me. It's made for girls in the hood to have an anthem.
Yeah.
And they do. I think These
girls are nuts.
Yeah. I think City Girls works because of QC and who they're linked with and Cardi and everybody. Like they're in a perfect position to succeed. So I think that they'll be fine. But you know, it wasn't for me. But it was good for what it is, I think.
Agreed.
For what it's supposed to be. I did listen to a little bit of the Mariah Carey Caution album.
No.
It's exactly what you think it is.
I'm literally not giving that drama queen any... She's too egotistical. I mean, she had her time. She's trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
And the amount of auto-tune I can only imagine was that it was pitched on this is ridiculous.
Well, it's crazy because like you take Britney Spears, someone who could never sing a day in her life, and she auto-tunes everything and stuff like that. And then you take Mariah Carey, someone who could sing amazing, and now she auto-tunes things. It's like, oh, how the mighty have fallen. It's really sad. I wish she would just be better off just to retire than to keep it going.
She's egotistical. She needs attention.
I've heard that she treats like her assistants and stuff like wild too.
That's what I'm saying. She needs attention. She's not old in her head. She's still a bombshell, and she can get any guy she wants.
I do though. Like I will say that you've done well if every year at the same time your song from 20 years ago is charting. Like that's kind of a crazy like.
That's why you need to just hang it up. Like you're good. You get royalties every Christmas.
As long as her publishing and royalties is right, she should be caked. So I would just retire. That's crazy.
Because you know what's gonna happen. She's gonna go out on tour. I told you this. She's gonna get pissed.
She planned a tour already. The tickets are like $500.
She's not gonna do well, and it's gonna piss her off.
She'll do well in Vegas and stuff like that. If she had like a residency,
she should have just done a big city tour.
If she has a residency in Vegas that's like she's there on every weekend, she'll do well and she'll sell out because tourists go and women who are 48 go and they're like, yo, Mariah Carey, I remember her when I was a kid. The same way that Backstreet Boys and Britney Spears and people can sell out Vegas and Gloria Estefan and Celine Dion can sell out Vegas. Mariah Carey can do that same thing. Yeah. Did you listen to Warhol SS?
I did not.
Know nothing about this guy. He put out an album called Chest Pains. It's actually pretty good. My favorite song from it was Eddie Griffin, Warhol SS, Chest Pains. Go listen to it if you're looking for something new. Music inspired by the Grinch. Tyler, the Creator. We've said on this podcast that we have not seen a growth like this before. Like a growth in like you're one thing and you're in a box as one thing, and then all of a sudden you keep surprising us. For Tyler, the Creator, to put out a rated G album, and a full on music for just like a cartoon related thematic movie, is crazy. I will say the instrumentation on this, much like Anderson .Paak,
crazy. And that's why I said, I was like, I knew he was always talented, and like I watched his stuff, I was just like, I just don't like his material when he was younger.
Yeah,
I could tell like the dude was super creative with his like branding and everything. I was like, he knows what he's doing, but the troll, he's just too much of a troll for me at the time. And I think Pharrell is his biggest influence. People forget Pharrell was his like favorite inspiration growing up. And I think Pharrell really did inspire him to take his talent to the next level with stuff like this, because you can tell he's got an ear for music. Very, very impressed.
I agree. Shout out to Tyler, the Creator. And what's crazy about Tyler is this is a troll. It's like a self troll. Like, watch, I'm gonna challenge myself to do this, and you guys are gonna love it. And here I am, loving it. Shout out to Tyler, the Creator, man. Music inspired by Dr. Seuss's The Grinch.
Da, da, da.
88 Glam. 88 Glam 2 is out now. It is a full project. I'm pretty sure they're calling this just a tape, though. 14 songs. They're signed to EXO. And it's kind of what you think. Like, they consistently make the music you listen to while you're pre-gaming to go out to a party. I think I was
listening to this and I thought, this is what Nav wants to make without sounding annoying.
Yes, I think so. And it's that type of music. And
Nav is featured on the song, so that's why it fits so well.
Yeah. It's all of the EXO guys make the same music in a way, in one way or another. Like all the singers, like the one dude, I forget his name, Black Atlas, he makes songs that sound just like The Weeknd. The only guy that's different, in my opinion, is Belly.
Belly's
different. He's different. But 88 Glam, Nav kind of go together. So shout out to EXO. This is, once again, if I'm pre-gaming, about to go to the club, I'll throw this on. I'll listen to this.
What song was it? Kawasaki.
Kawasaki's hard.
Kawasaki and Rax. Those were good.
I liked Rax as well.
But Kawasaki was my favorite.
88 Glam. 88 Glam 2. I'm pretty sure that at full length with like more features is coming. But I appreciated this for what it was.
Yeah, I did too.
Did you listen to Birdman and Jacquees?
I'm not.
Lost at Sea too?
Birdman can be lost at sea. Okay? I'm not giving any of that man credit. His time has been here. It's done.
Sound like a dead bird. Delta, Mumford & Sons. I listened to this song. I listened to this album 3 times this weekend.
I was gonna say I skimmed through it, and it was enough that because I was trying to catch up on some music. I was like, I'm coming back to this rainy days while I'm doing some office work. I was like, I can already tell this is gonna be a good project. So just so you know, my first like quick skip through, I was like, this is what I wanted from a Mumford & Sons album, and I'm going to be listening to it.
So I talked to my girl Jenny, and she was telling me that she wishes there was a banjo. I definitely get it. I understand that they've changed, but the same thing I've said about Paramore, when these bands that are known for one thing start to age, they can't do the same thing all of the time. Their sound has to change in order for them to be relevant. And I think that we're in the midst of a Mumford & Son change. This is not like that European bluegrass sound that they first came out with. Their first album, don't get me wrong, I listened to that thing so much.
Everybody did.
I used to walk on campus when it was snowing and just listen to Mumford. That was a huge, huge album. And this is different. But it still has those elements in there for you to know it's a Mumford & Son song. My favorite songs, Slip Away and Beloved. Those are my favorite songs. Guiding Light's pretty cool. And I'm going to continue to listen to this. Perfect timing with the winter, too. They make really good winter.
Did you listen to Norah Jones' Winter Project?
Yeah. Well, I skimmed that one. And she, again, just like them, makes perfect winter music. Perfect winter music. I like Norah Jones a lot. Norah Jones is a little underrated too, I think. Let's see what else I listened to. Montana of 300. A gun in the teacher's desk.
Terrible name.
Crazy name. So Montana of 300, for those that don't know, he is an artist that reps Chicago. He actually lived in Peoria, Illinois, where we're from, for a large amount of time. He then went to Chicago, so he reps Chicago. He is not a drill artist, though, and he goes out of his way to prove that. He is extremely lyrical, maybe to his detriment, but he is extremely lyrical. I think it's hard for him to make a song that'll pop, but people know him. Like, he's been to Kanye West's house in Cali. He's done, like, he's rubbed shoulders with the right people.
Right.
But I think, like, you can only do that for so long before you're either going to pop or you're not. And it's very telling to me that he's rubbed the shoulders that he has and hasn't popped. I think that opportunity has been there, but he just might not be able to make like that song.
He needs to go the route of like a Maybach music.
Yeah.
Beats. I think that's because he's so lyrical. He reminds me, honestly, he can rap like Meek.
He can.
There's no doubt about it in my head.
Yeah.
Like, he can rap like Meek. I think his issue is probably his Montana of 300 image and this 300 group, and he's probably just trying to go independent the entire way. And because of that, he's probably like trying to be like loyal to his crew because they got all these like the tally of 300 and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And because of that, I think he can't step away and enter into those connections he needs to and do his own thing because he's probably saying, no, I'm going to do it my way. And that's where that lies.
I totally agree. A Gun in the Teacher's Desk is out right now. Montana of 300. That boy can rap, but still, it's a long road for him to get a hit. Kirk Knight. So Kirk Knight is affiliated with Joey Badass New Era crew. He's affiliated with ASAP Mob. He's made beats for both groups. He has been in the background of both groups for a long time. And this guy can really, really, really make beats, man.
Oh my goodness!
Like, he can make beats.
What are my dogs doing?
He can rap. Do we need to take a? Do we need to?
No, I was just gonna open up the door.
Okay.
Yeah, just see what's outside. It's probably Belle just needing attention. Anyways,
but Kirk Knight, he dropped. Do you say Ill Will? Two Will? Two Will?
I don't know.
Is that how you say? I don't know. But he dropped an album, and I think it's good. He can rap as well. My favorite song, Duffel Bag and Different Day. But
Different Day is a great song.
Yeah, Different Day is really good. Shout out to Kirk Knight, though. He's working, man. He's working.
This is the perfect artist for people who are wanting a solid project and just somebody to keep an eye on.
Yeah.
And you can listen to this guy. Okay, well, see, that's what I did. Come on, guys. They can't just be quiet. So that's what I was listening to this project because everybody likes to listen to somebody they haven't before, get pleasantly surprised, and then keep their eye on them. I think Kirk Knight is one of those guys. This project from head to toe, I wouldn't necessarily say there were lulls, but they're just bigger standouts for sure on this project. I will say Full Metal Jacket, the very end of that song, he does like, I don't know. I was pleasantly surprised. I actually wanted to listen to him because I thought his artwork was so interesting with the all blue everywhere and every. So Anyways,
he's done some cool work with 12E in the past too. He's at 12E.
And that's your guy.
Yeah. So shout out to Kirk Knight. Very thankful.
Good name too.
Kirk Knight. I like that. It's a cool night. 24 Hours dropped Houses on the Hill.
24 Hours.
It was all right. I mean,
I was disappointed overall.
I couldn't find any hits.
What was? Oh no, the song that I actually really loved was "No Signal" featuring Roy Woods.
I gotta listen to that one again.
That one was really good, and I just as much as I liked that song, I hated Police. Oh my gosh, what individual said, "Listen to this"? I skipped it 15 seconds in because the beat and just everything about it was so annoying. I was like, no, thank you. Anyways,
talking about someone who's rubbing shoulders, he has a lot of features. A lot of people have used him recently. He is probably someone that's always going to be in the background for the most part. He'll probably not be able to get one to crack himself, but shout out to 24 Hours. Houses on the Hill. It's out right now. Let's see about full albums. I always mess up this girl's name. Likely 47. I listen to her.
I don't know.
Acrylic. She did a Drake very, very long ago. We're talking mixtape Drake. She did a cover. He got on something that she did a long time ago. Her project was okay though.
What mixtape?
It was like one of the heartbreaks.
Oh,
like we're talking.
Wow.
We're talking.
Dang. Okay.
A minute ago. It was okay though. Let's see what else is out there. What else is out there? Full albums. Was there anything else? Did you listen to anything else full album wise?
Oh gosh, ladies and gentlemen, we're forgetting about Jaden Smith.
Jaden Smith, right? Jaden Smith just came out.
We're watching the KC Los Angeles Rams.
Mm-hmm.
I picked up Anthony Miller, Josh Reynolds, and DJ Moore off waivers last week.
Yeah,
all three of them scored a touchdown this week.
That's crazy,
dude. I'm actually really excited about that. Josh Reynolds with the Los Angeles Rams, he just scored a touchdown. It's 12-0 right now with Kansas City. We're watching because this is actually probably arguably one of the biggest games in football this season so far.
Both teams 9-1.
Hold on. I got to scold my doggies. You're going to hear me say no. Okay?
I forgot to mention.
No. Bell? No. Bell.
I forgot to mention Jaden Smith, the Sunset tapes.
Yeah, it's weird how that wasn't
tape
on
story.
like the new music on Apple.
Well, I think because he put it out
later
Saturday, it
right?
messed it up. Yeah, it like messed everything up. Sunset Tapes, a cool tape story. He has this cool tape series. He said that this is like Han Solo, a Star Wars story. It's like a separate mission. That boy is the funniest kid I've ever seen in my life.
Do you actually believe he's Tyler, the Creator's boyfriend?
No. I would think it was a joke. They were just messing around.
I think it's one of those things where Jaden Smith's like, why are you putting so much emphasis on a word boyfriend?
Yeah.
Like he's one of those dudes.
Oh, he is.
Like, why is it that if he's my boyfriend, he has to be like, I'm sexually intimate with him?
Yeah, no, that's how he thinks. He's a troller, exactly. But like not a. Yeah, I agree.
He's above normal thought. Remember, everybody.
He is thought.
So this project to me seemed like he just wanted to have more fun with it. It was not like Sire at all.
Sire.
Can
I beef with Jaden Smith for a minute?
Oh no. How yeah was a Drake song?
And this is going to sound so harsh, I apologize. Just know I'm a Jaden Smith fan. Listening to Jaden Smith,
you want the smoke?
I like him so much.
No, just say it.
I can't. I like him, but listen, when I listen to Jaden Smith, it's like I'm listening to Travis Scott Drake cosplay. It's like if I want to hear up and coming artists do that, then I listen to him over other people. But like,
that's why you like Icon, because it sounds like a Jaden Smith song.
I love Icon for that. I heard Icon and I go, this is who you are.
Yeah.
I'll hear Plastic and I'll go, you're a little bit oozing me, but still this is more of who you are.
Yeah is literally the Caribbean Drake R&B song.
And Calabasas freestyle is the exact flow of 4 p.m. in Calabasas. And I know that it could be him. He could be doing it as Drake. He loves Drake, loves Ye, he loves those guys, loves Travis. He is their direct descendant. I get that. But sometimes I feel like I'm listening to Cosplay by Drake and Travis. Sometimes when he's singing, lyrically, I know he's trying to give us Frank when he's singing sometimes. And I'm like, that's not your voice. Like it's just hard for me to pick out who is Jaden sometimes. Now I've beefed with him. I'll say that I like this tape a lot. But like I said, it's hard for me. Plastic's crazy. When I heard Plastic, I listened to it twice and then put it on the gym playlist immediately. I like Plastic. Mm-hmm. Calabasas Freestyle is a Drake song. Yeah Yeah is a Drake song. There's some Travis songs on here, but I liked it. I like it, and I like him a lot. And I think he's gonna find it. And I think every project he gets closer. But yeah, I just have a little beef.
All right, so that's all the projects I listened to. So what's your favorite album so far the week?
Favorite album of the week?
For me, it's Creed 2.
Yeah, I'll go Creed 2 with you.
When I heard a Crime Mob song, that's all it took.
I'm still a gat toting pistol holding. Yeah.
That's all it took.
Yeah. I will say Creed 2 is the best project this week. I will go with you there. Little EPs I'll say first, Shafi Lenses, he dropped. So I got put on to Lenses by my boy Ali. He put me on like a year ago to Shafi. He's not a guy you listen to because he has a strong singing voice. He's a guy you listen to if you want a vibe. I call it pool music. 2 meanings. Last week I was with an associate, a young lady, and we were playing pool, and I was listening to Shafi. Also, if you have the entertainment system around a pool, you can swim to this. This is like chill vibes.
What about a hot tub?
Hot tubs, you can do that too. Shafi is chill vibes pool music. Swimming pool, playing pool with a pool stick.
Okay.
Hot tub vibes. Have some ladies around you. It's not EDM. It's not R&B. It's like a little chill fusion of the two though. And I like Shafi. Lenses is good. Small EPs that came out. Big Crit, Thrice X. He dropped 3 songs. You know how much we love Crit. Crit was here, is mixed terribly, and I love it. I love it.
Yeah, but he mixed it himself.
He did, but I love how badly it's mixed. There's something about it,
baby.
When I have to turn Hometown Hero up on max, so that if I listen to someone else, the next song scares the crap out of me. I love that. I love how just grimy it is. So good. Shout out to Thrice X, Big Crit. The song Higher is crazy. I don't think he needed the other 2, but really good stuff from Big Crit. He will never ever get the recognition he deserves, but that kid
never, which frustrates me.
He's so good, so good. 2 Chainz dropped a little.
To be fair, he's the kind of guy he would die and he'd be like Lil Peep. Everybody's like, yo, I love Big Crit.
Oh, Lord forbid, when he passes away, people are gonna be like, yo, Big Crit was that guy. And I think industry people know. Yeah. Industry people know, hey, this guy is next level. But 2 Chainz dropped Hot Wings Are a Girl's Best Friend. It was a 2-song EP. Can I just say 2 Chainz is probably the most creative guy. Pretty girls love trap music. It's just amazing.
And he's married. That's what's funny.
Yes.
He raps like he's single, but this dude has a wife and a very business oriented life. If you've watched some of his documentaries. Yeah.
So the song Girl's Best Friend is my favorite with Ty Dolla $ign. Once again, Ty Dolla $ign is just making the world a better place. The song Hot Wings is good too. It's just a good project. Hot Wings Are a Girl's Best Friend. 2 Chainz is just
I think you could argue Hot Wings are a guy's best friend too.
I think that they're everyone's best friend. If you are guy, girl, in between, and the upside down, 11, whatever you are, you're that best friend. Are you okay?
Yo, I just had the sharpest pain. Oh my gosh.
It's the Red Bulls that you keep drinking. It's the coconut berries.
Oh my gosh.
Having withdrawals. Okay. Have you had one today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. It's probably not a withdrawal from that one. I think those are all the albums and EPs that I listened to. We are going to move right along into singles now for you guys. Singles are Loosey Goosey's. Loosey Goosey's, everything that dropped. Real quick, because I feel like we're running over time today. No Candle, No Light. These titles sometimes. ZAYN featuring Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is literally on every song ever made now. But No Candle, No Light wasn't for me. I don't know if it'll do much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
ZAYN's been missing though for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's been throwing
I told you though, I was
throwing
a
up
huge
songs
fan of
that are-
ZAYN from the beginning.
I liked the first record because to me it was like a weird. I didn't expect an R&B album, and that's what he gave you.
Yeah.
But everything since though has been like a bit of a miss. So I don't know. Let's see here. We have Kodak Black, Take One. This song kind of just is what it is. You know what song has grown on me? The Bruno Mars, Gucci Mane, Kodak Black song has grown on me a lot. A lot.
Can't do it.
I know. Me neither. But it's grown on me. It's kind of a big nut for me.
What?
It's kind of a
Not
big
just
nut
a
for
nut?
me. No, it's kind of a big nut. I like that song.
No.
Speaking of Gooch,
Yo,
Gucci Mane.
that was Hopkins and I was like, is that
Shout out
Hopkins?
to her. What's her name? She went to ISU though.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was. Guys, we're talking about
Lady
the gym
from
teacher
Glee.
from Glee. She went to Illinois State University in Bloomington, Illinois.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Hozier.
I
this
didn't
is what I
know
wanna talk about.
that Craig dude from The Office, Craig, the black guy, went to ISU as well.
Yeah.
I was watching some interview and he's like, I went to ISU. I was like, what?
So did the wrestler, the Big Show that we were just talking about earlier. When we were talking wrestling talk. He went to SIUE, my alma mater.
Oh, wow.
Craziness. We have celebrities all around. Hozier. Now, they dropped a smash 3 years ago. Take me to church. I love you like a dog. It was
Song
everywhere.
dumb.
It was big, huge song. Haven't really heard of Hozier since. They dropped this song called Movement. I actually like this song, and I was like, so this is where you've been. Cooking up this. So shout out to Hozier. I thought the song's all right. Normani and Black. They dropped Waves. Told Doby before the podcast, I think Normani is going to be big. I think she is going to be big like Camilo Cabello from Fifth Harmony. I think that she has it. I think it's been a minute since we've had like that black R&B girl superstar. Like we've had Sierra, we have Beyonce, but I thought Carey Hilson was going to like keep going, but she kind of fell off. Sierra's not really making anything worth anything. Normani could be it, man. Normani could be it. And when I say like superstar, I'm talking about the girls, not Kehlani, not her. Like those R&B girls are different. I'm talking about like the dancing with dancers and pyro and like lights and everything.
The next great female performer.
Yeah, like the big thing. That's Normani in my
I
head.
thought that was going to be Tanashi.
I did too. And what's crazy is it should. We've talked
It
about
should
that.
be.
But she picks horrible songs on her album.
I think it's
and
her.
you know she has talent. She needs A&Rs, dude. Like different A&Rs.
Yeah, I think
Very
it's
crazy.
honestly the issue is her label.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Alicia Cara, my girl, not today. I think the song's good. Alicia Cara is kind of in this rut where she's making songs that are great on soundtracks. This isn't a part of soundtrack, but like it'll play during a movie. I'm sure it will. It's called Not Today. It's all about a girl not feeling like she's down and depressed anymore. Not today, guy. You screwed me.
Yeah.
But not today. Shout out to Alicia Cara. I think she has one with this, but once again, it's like a movie song.
It's kind of like a thank you next kind of situation, isn't it?
Thank you. Next,
Mary
talk about
loves that song.
Talk about a song that has blown.
Mary loves it.
Love-
Ariana, I told you, Ariana Grande is the like outside of Taylor Swift right now because I think anything
Pop
she
wise, yeah. I think
anything she
she's-
puts out, she's number one. But Ariana Grande took Katy Perry's spot.
Ariana Grande, she got her first number one with this. And I think that she, by the way, for that, I saw the funniest Twitter video where someone said when the Beehive, Beyonce's fan group, sees that Ariana got her first number one, and it was Beyonce being introduced to a little baby. And Beyonce was like, oh my God, come here. And bro, I laughed
Oh my gosh.
until I cried. Shout out to Ariana Grande. She got one. Enjoying all
Did you
the
watch
Twitter.
my TikTok I sent you?
But the brace.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm telling you, it's the next Vine. I got sclerosis.
This is not a waist trainer. This is a back brace. I got scoliosis.
I got scoliosis. Dude, it's the next Vine.
It
bro.
probably is.
It's turning into it. There's still a lot of cringy, like, musically kind of situations. But I'm telling you, I haven't been scrolling through videos searching for these kind of videos like I have since Vine.
I saw Chance just premiered his Thriller. Have you seen that? I think he's like the person who owns it or started it. It's like Thriller, like you put your phone up and then like you can dance around and it'll do its jump cuts for you. Type
that's
of thing.
cool.
It's interesting. What were we talking about? We were talking about something before that. I don't remember. But yeah, we had Mumford and Sons. We talked about that album. Rita Ora, Velvet Rope. It was pretty good. We were talking about Ariana Grande. I was enjoying the Twitter. One taught me pain. One taught me love. One taught me whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I laughed so hard at all of those, bro. All of those, tears were coming out of my head.
What did Big Sean teach her?
I don't know. I think she said love, or maybe he was patience. Not sure. Not sure.
Yeah, patience for picking up the kids at home.
Shout out to Big Sean. Kimba dropped XL. I listened to this only because it had a Smino feature, and it was good. I like that song.
It was good.
Yeah. I will listen to future things from Kendra. Danny Lee, Blue Chips, liked that song as well.
Hillary Jane dropped her new single, With Me Now. Basically just a very positive song about, being in the midst of like the situations that are going on with like bad stuff. Because, America is in a very interesting place right now, isn't it?
Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy.
Holy crap.
It is in a crazy place.
I thought Josh Reynolds was about to score again, and I was like, dang, I should have started the boy.
That would have been a lot of touchdowns.
Yeah, would have. Good grace.
I think that's all, though, for singles that came out. If we missed something, as always, please hit us up on Daps_pounds. Daps and Pounds, ENT.com is the website. You can listen and download the podcast straight from there, so make sure you're doing that. Man, we talked about a lot. We talked about a lot today. Were we forgetting anything?
No.
Anything? Well, if that's the case, it's time to close out the show the only way we know how. That is 1001 conversation starters for couples.
I like how you just changed that all of a sudden.
What did I say?
1001.
Wait. 101. Whoa, why'd I do that? You know what's crazy? I was looking at the book over there on the on this table, and for some reason I saw an extra O.
That's crazy. We got to get a new book for the break.
Yeah, we got to get a new book.
Joseph's brothers sold him into slavery.
That's what they did.
If you have siblings, what was one of the meanest things done to you by a brother or sister? If you are an only child, what was one of the meanest things done to you by a friend? I'm trying to think. I can only think of the meanest thing I did to Brandon, which was, it's on easy mode. And then I slapped him in the face really hard.
You know, my sister, I think the meanest thing she ever did to me was like not give me what I wanted. She was really good at being patient, and she was really good at, she's like the responsible sibling. And so I had a big cup of tea and I drank it really fast, and she was like, you're going to want tea later. And Mom didn't let us drink like tons of crazy sweets. So later that day, I like went in the refrigerator, saw she had a big cup of tea. I was like, hey, Eb, can I have some of your tea? And she said no. So I drank it, and then I spit it on her.
Dang. Spit it on her?
I cut her hair. I killed her goldfish on purpose. I took her Barbie dolls and dismembered them. I'm sounding like a real serial killer right now. But like, she had like 3 goldfish in a tank, and then they came back and it was all green in that bowl.
Oh my God.
I just outed them. And I knew I was doing it was crazy. I was like, I don't know what happened. My mom was like, it's green everywhere. Why do you not know what happened?
Jesus more than I thought you did.
It's okay, man. Just killed some fish. She pissed me off. I don't remember what she did. But
it's more than that. You've killed more animals. Never mind. We're not getting into it. I think the meanest thing my brother did was he snooped through my parents' closet and then found like a bunch of Nintendo 64 games. And then apparently my brother didn't close it. He he's like, he made me look, so I was like, I'm curious now, and I was like, okay, what? My parents hid a lot of Nintendo 64 games, and they were going to, if we were good, they were going to surprise us with a gift. It was just kind of one of those things, like, hey, you guys were really good this weekend while we went so-and-so, here's this, because that's just kind of where we were. And my brother said something like, oh, well, I know you already have so-and-so for us. And they're like, how do you know that? And my brother was like, well, I looked. And that's probably the meanest thing he's ever done because my parents took the games back.
Ah.
Yeah, they were like, oh, really? Well, you shouldn't have been snooping, and that's a no-no. And so we're just going to return these games. And we actually, we never got those games.
I don't think I've had any friends do anything mean to me. I don't know. Yo, one time, me and Brandon were in his basement wrestling without shirts, and we got really violent.
Is that when he smacked your back?
Fam. So we were dripping sweat. This all sounds real sketchy. Hey, yo. But we were like dripping sweat if we were like fighting, and it got really aggressive. And we were like going, like I was like hitting him for real in the stomach, like leaving marks. So he like kicked me, and he kicked me. I fell and like doubled over, and my back was exposed, like my wet sweat back was exposed. He spread his fingers, reached back as full as he could, and just slapped my back. I was paralyzed. I was yelling and no sound was coming out. I was like, I was like on the floor. Brandon got scared. He's like, he goes up to the step. He goes, should I get my dad? Like, I don't even know how old we were. But fam, it was not good. I thought I was dying. I was so pissed.
Oh man, that's funny.
It's the meanest thing anyone's ever done to me. Yeah, man. I think that's it, though.
Yeah,
I think that's all.
man.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful, bountiful, amazing Thanksgiving to you and yours from the Daps and Pounds show. We hope that it's wonderful. There's a trailer right now for that Robin Hood movie that's going to flickety flop because it looks like Trinidad.
Yeah, it does.
But yeah, guys, shout out to you. We hope you have an amazing Thanksgiving. We hope you listen to this podcast. Continue to share, continue to like, continue to comment. Helps us in the analytics. Yeah, we love you. We love you guys a lot. So my name is Malky. To my left, we have
Doby.
Represent two mics.
Two friends.
And one show,
The Daps and Pounds Show.
Make sure you shout out to the shout out.
Gang, gang, gang.